Episode 10. Welcome back to my review of Escaping Emotional Abuse by Lauren Matthias. In this episode, I will be covering chapters 23 through 29, which will finish the book. I plan to do a follow-up episode with my thoughts on the book overall. Chapter 23, Shifting Beliefs. August 2015. 6 months after Lauren's divorce, an article printed in Time magazine brought further doubt to Lauren that she would find a happy marriage within her Mormon religion. The article stated that the number of women past the age of 30 that still remained faithful outnumbered the men 2 to 1. The pool of eligible Mormon bachelors was not in Lauren's favor. She had been taught that faithful women that did not find a suitable spouse in their lifetime would find love in the afterlife. An interesting concept, I must say. In a Facebook post, Lauren writes a response to the Time article, first quoting from Time. Believe it or not, the rise in Mormon breast implants and 1,000K Jewish dowries can explain why you're alone on Friday night. Lauren's response. Ha! That's all I need to hear. To admit the author had done his research. To summarize parts of the article, the Mormon dating scene is comparable to The Bachelor. In past decades, women trying to snag the last remaining good guy would work on her cooking skills or smile more. Today, work is often done by a doctor. It hurts that there is a culture within the faith I love where so many feel they are not enough. We've been complaining about the picky men for years. It's not new. There will always be men and women who measure worth by appearance. So let's try something new. Be unapologetically you. Try spending your Friday night happily alone before spending it with anyone wishing you were a 9 instead of an 8.5. There are good men out there, wonderful men. I give men more credit. I think we'll learn about those good men and discover who they are once we love ourselves completely and fully once we stop believing we might not be enough. Let's allow the good men to give us some attention, no matter their religion. Jewish men are sexy. Baptists can drink. And Catholics could be right. Within a week, Lauren received a call that her cousin would like to set up Lauren on a blind date with her boss, whom she had shared the Facebook post. He had already seen a picture of Lauren, but wanted her to know ahead of time that he was not Mormon and that he was an older man. A text a few days later from a man named John requested that the two should find a time to talk soon. Chapter 24, Boundaries Crossed. In this chapter, we dive back to the first few months following Lauren's divorce. There were tasks that needed to be accomplished to finalize their brief life together. The two met to empty out their shared storage unit. Lauren's ex had kindly offered to pack up her portion. They hugged and wished each other well, Lauren feeling the sense of closure she had long desired. A few weeks later, Lauren received a phone call. Her ex-husband noted that it was the anniversary of their wedding date, a date that Lauren had already buried in her present existence. Lauren's ex displayed familiar tactics. He missed her and thought they could still talk to each other on occasion. Lauren responded that she had no interest in further communication and that it was time to move on. Just as he had during their marriage, Lauren's ex persisted until she agreed that they could talk once in a while. The badgering continued until she finally just agreed to get him to quit pushing the issue. Over the next several months, the torment from Lauren's ex-husband continued, and it seemed as though there was no way to win. If she pushed back, he was relentless. If she gave him attention, he would remain temporarily sufficed. Lauren writes, "Writing this now, years later with new eyes and understanding, I know now what I should have done. I should have been brave and requested a restraining order. He would never take no for an answer, or show the slightest amount of respect in honoring my request for distance and space. I know now, when someone continually refuses to stop contacting you when you want to be left alone, that is someone who isn't respecting your boundaries." Lauren concluded that it was more important to set boundaries than to have closure. Chapter 25, Discovering Hope. September 16th, 2015. Lauren and John's first phone conversation lasted for 2 hours. It went well and was followed by a call the next night and several more after that. Despite the connection, Lauren was determined to continue pursuing a job opportunity in Milwaukee. When she shared that news with John, he suggested that he would like to make the 8-hour drive to meet her. They spent a short time together, Lauren being cautious and wanting to take everything slowly, and John being respectful of her wishes. Chapter 26, Believing in Love Again. Lauren flew to Milwaukee for her interview to become the lead nightside reporter. The salary was twice what she was making in Boise and offered so much potential for her. After returning to Boise, Lauren received a job offer. When John called, she told him that she planned on accepting the job. John was sad and questioned her need to take the job. Lauren shared all her reasons while John patiently listened. Then he dropped the L word. Yes, he was falling in love with Lauren and wanted to have a future with her. He told her, quote, that we could have a love unlike anything I'd ever imagined if I chose to move to Las Vegas with him or if I stayed in Boise just a little bit longer to let our relationship develop, rather than move farther away where meeting would be difficult, unquote. John thought Lauren might be underestimating her career potential by going to Milwaukee. He told her about the dreams he had for his future, to start a business and nonprofit to help sick children. They spoke for 5 hours, after which Lauren told John she would sleep on it and make her final decision. When Lauren woke up, she called a moving company and then called Milwaukee to accept the offer. She was going to start a new life in the Midwest. John was next to learn her decision, followed by Lauren's boss. When she spoke to John later that evening, Lauren talked about the possibility of continuing their relationship. John was hesitant due to the distance, but he was still open to it. Lauren wondered if John would be willing to share his now private online dating profile. I will share just a portion of John's profile. It concludes, "Think about how different life might be if I reached out for your hand and you clasped my hand in return. The two of us, united as one, facing the world together to make a real difference. Now that would be heroic." When Lauren finished reading the profile, she started to believe that she could have a love-filled future with this good man, and that moving to Milwaukee would be a mistake. The next morning, she shared that news with John and planned to ask for her old job back. Facing triggers. Lauren's decision to give up the new job opportunity was not without its challenges. The Milwaukee news director was unhappy and admonished her for what she considered a bad decision. She felt Lauren had an unlimited future following time spent in this position. Lauren began resenting John for his influence and felt as though she once again was losing power over her life. A visit soon after from John did not go smoothly. Lauren resisted any words or gestures that she felt were controlling. The ghosts of her unhealthy past relationships were deep in her mind and heart. Lauren's ex-husband was still trying to keep a presence in her life. She finally told him about her relationship with John, along with a request to please leave her alone. He immediately drove to Boise, causing Lauren to hide from him. He tried contacting her a ridiculous number of times per hour. When she finally agreed to see him, he left town. In his mind, he had won. This confrontation with Lauren's ex affected her physically and mentally. She suffered from migraines and other health issues. She continued her relationship with John, which was moving quickly, marriage being suggested by him after just 2 months of dating. However, John struggled with her emotions relating to her ex, which led to Lauren asking for space. Several weeks passed before an email from John convinced Lauren that she wanted to be with him. But first she had to rid herself for good from her ex. Chapter 28. Discovering No Contact. Lauren needed this to be over and texted her ex with her message that she was blocking him. After deliberation, she decided to unblock him and take matters into her hands. She called him and told him that she was engaged. Not the truth at the time, but a statement that she hoped would make him stop. He began pleading. He loved her, wanted to get remarried, and wanted to have children with her. After hanging up, Lauren called one of her ex's family members that she had a good relationship with. Could she please ask him to leave her alone? Nothing worked. The desperate texts and phone calls were relentless. She finally answered and literally screamed into the phone, using words that were as hurtful as possible. She was not going to lose this time. All the years of this man in her life were over. Did he listen? He texted to say he heard her, but then started all over again. Lauren made one last text to say she was blocking him and would never talk to him again. And she never did. She shared the experience and newfound freedom with John. They talked about their future, with Lauren confessing she was now ready for commitment. Chapter 29. Finding My Happiness. John proposed to Lauren on Valentine's Day 2016, and she said yes. She reflects on her first marriage without regrets, knowing that's what led her to John. She ends her story with words of advice, beautiful pictures from her wedding with John, and finally with a picture of her dreams finally coming true. Lauren standing beside her beloved husband, holding her precious newborn son. This concludes my chapter-by-chapter review of Escaping Emotional Abuse. I will be following up with my final thoughts in a separate episode. I hope you have enjoyed listening to my review. I certainly enjoyed doing the work and appreciate all the kind comments I have received. Thank you.